Right, so we are here at the Cockpit to, well, for you to release your new EP Alive. How are you feeling about that?
Really good.
Good about it, yeah. Very excited. A bit nervous.
Nervous, excited.
And just to move into here, probably pan the camera around so we can actually see Jack. Say hello, everybody, Jack. There we go. He is there. Now, I understand there's 3 tracks on the EP, which you've been streaming on Facebook for the last week or 2. How has the response to those tracks been?
Really good. Yeah, everyone seems really pleased with it, really impressed.
Yeah, it's really cool. More than I thought, you know, like, I think I've had like over 1,000 plays, which is awesome. I didn't expect like half of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool.
Really cool.
And I understand that you recorded the album in Glasgow with Bruce Rintoul. What was the recording process like?
Really good. It was amazing being up in Glasgow for a start. It was just good to be away from everything and just recording, concentrating on what you want to do. And Bruce is awesome. He's just got such a cool approach to it. You know, he's willing to try and do anything to get the best out of us and the whole recording as well. It's really refreshing to like work with someone like that.
Yeah,
really good.
It was great because after about maybe an hour of being there and talking, and during setting up the drums, we were on the same page about what we were trying to achieve, and that makes it, you know, so much better. You know, we all had a goal. We were all pulling in the same direction.
And where did the title Alive come from?
James filled that one.
Well, obviously the song Alive's on it, and it's one that we particularly like, I think, so we just thought we'd go with that. No other reason than that, to be honest. No exciting story. Like, you know, George didn't pull me out from a train or anything like that.
From a train?
Yeah. You know, like...
Even Jack had his head in his hands at that answer.
What's that tell you?
What's that tell you? What's that tell you?
So we'll go through a track by track kind of thing, talk about each track in turn, what you think about it, what it's about, that kind of thing.
They're all
yeah, you kind of have to say that, don't you?
No, it could be like, well,
right.
that one's... no, don't put it on your iTunes.
What is the first track on the EP?
Alive.
Alive. And would you like to tell us a little bit more about that? Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah. It was actually, yeah, it is the shortest. It was actually partly written about the film 127 Hours and that whole, a bit of a battle of, you know, with yourself, I think.
Yeah.
Loosely based on that, you know, more, I don't know. It's a different, I don't know, it's all the connections.
It's about 4 different things.
Yeah. It is about 4 different things. Yeah.
And it's good for our songs to mean different things to different people. You know, even us 4, that song will mean different things to each one of us.
Yeah.
So it's cool that it'll mean different things to everybody that listens to it, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of
like people take their meaning from our tunes, you know.
Yeah.
We kind of reserve.
It's not based on that film, it's kind of like the whole idea of, you know,
smaller concepts than the musicality.
Yeah, exactly.
So very deep.
A little bit. Yeah. We're a band with a brain.
Yeah.
Jack doesn't have it.
Jack clearly disagrees. Track number 2 is...
it's called Town Called Home. Actually, no name. No, I didn't have a name for a long time.
Track 1.
Yeah, it was called Track 1.
Track 1 until about 2 weeks ago.
First song you guys wrote?
Yeah, pretty much was, wasn't it?
Yeah, musically, yeah. First guitars we put down.
Yeah, I've been working on it for ages. Like, you know, I remember when we got excited about it was like a year ago, more in your garage.
18 months, maybe.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's nice to have a, you know, physical copy.
Yeah, it's outrageous. It's really cool.
And track number 3.
Survive Yourself. That's had different names as well.
Yeah.
That's the probably the most epic of the 3.
I would agree with that.
It's a bit bigger.
It's a song we really like playing live, so we're going to finish the set with that tonight. And it's always kind of been a crowd pleaser live, so it's nice to kind of hear on record now and see what people's responses are.
It's nice and easy to get a hold of, you know, like as a listener, by the second chorus, you know what the chorus is, you know.
It's like
So that's
even
great.
when you're playing like the whole set, if you've been tense like all the way through as well, you get to it and you're like,
Yeah, it's like, this
it's
was easy.
like-
Yeah,
it's
we know
weird.
this one inside out. Yeah.
oh, because we've just been playing it so long. That is like the first one we played. Is
That was the first one that we finished with all the music, all the vocals, and we were like, that's it. Yeah.
But maybe were there any other songs that came close to making it onto the record?
We considered recording one of our slower songs called "Grow," maybe like acoustically, but we decided to go with doing 3 electric tracks because we just thought it'd be better. We might save that one for the next one. Don't know.
That's cool. And
Mystery.
very good. So, I see we've got the release show tonight. What are your hopes for tonight? Sold out show, is that adding pressure?
Hopefully, the majority of people make it. Don't get stuck in the snow.
No, it's not pressure. If anything, when the show's busier, it's just enjoy it. I think like when we played a few gigs where there's been like
You play like support slots and there's like 4 people looking at you.
That's a bit
They're not there to see you, they're there to see somebody else. So you've got to try and win them over and no atmosphere. It's hard work, whereas it's kind of almost a lot easier when you've got 100 odd people that are here to see you for what you're doing and they've heard the songs and they've decided that they like it and made the effort to buy a ticket and actually turn up. So that's kind of it's the easy bit.
On the same level, then we're not like complacent. We're like really hard for it. So it's
very-
like just a bit more confidence boost to know that people can watch it.
Yeah, so are you hoping once the EP's out there that you'll be able to get more gigs around Yorkshire?
It's almost got a little bit easier already, because you're not getting in touch with people saying, oh, we've kind of half got a thing that might be something. It's like, right, this is what we've got, this is a link to it.
First, it's kind of getting gigs off your own word of mouth. And now we've got something to go. We are actually more on that. So it's not just sort of a word of mouth thing.
How does it feel to finally be at this point where you're finally putting some actual music out there after sort of the 1.5 to 2 years of struggles and
Amazing.
lineup changes and whatnot?
So good.
It's a relief because I think a lot of people don't realise behind the scenes, and to even just write your first songs takes a lot of time, and to find what you all want to play together.
Yeah.
People say you've got to play the music that makes you happy, and I totally agree with that. But to find the music that makes you happy takes a bit of work.
You've got to find the cohesion between all 4 of us and what we all want, so we're all pulling in the same direction. And now when we're writing the new tracks that we've got now, that we're playing like a couple tonight, you can see where our sound's going, and that's great. It's really exciting.
It's come from like learning how to write with one another and then how to then like take it into a room with everyone else.
I mean, one thing that me and James are concerned about guitars is like using not just notes and parts, but sounds, and like
Give it more feel, and mood,
more
rather-
atmosphere, and more stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of someone who's listened to the track on Facebook,
Yeah.
all the guitars and music sounds big for like a local band. Is that something you were really pushing for?
Yeah.
I think we always wanted to do something.
We wanted it to sound.
It happened as well, to be fair, the way that we write the songs.
We never kind of set out going, we want to be a big rock band.
It's not like we've overcomplicated it with loads of different instruments to have this massive sound.
Yeah.
We've just kept it 2 guitars,
just used, like,
bass guitar
12
and drums, and then you've got James singing.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of come out that way. And going back to recording in Glasgow, I think it helped that everyone there was on the same wavelength of what we wanted to do. But I think that's just kind of part of our sound. So it's something we should really take forward, and it does. We're really happy with that kind of big sound.
I think it speaks a lot about how positive an experience Glasgow was that we decided to use Glasgow as a front cover of the CD. It was a big learning curve for all of us, and it was a great experience. I personally, I can't wait to go back.
Gonna go back and gig there?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to.
Yeah, we're talking about going up and gigging.
We found a nice little event.
Yeah, there's a venue that we want to go to, so yeah, we'll just see what happens. We'll just keep plugging away, I think, and get back there.
I think another thing I noticed listening to the songs, James, your vocals are sounding probably the most composed and confident they've been. Is that just, are you finding your place as a frontman for the first time? Are you feeling happier now?
We'll see you tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely getting there, but it's just not something that ever fell into my head that I would sing. You know, as a frontman in a band. You know, I just thought, oh, I'll play a bit of guitar and do a bit of vocals here and there, and then now like sort of be thrown into it. It's kind of like still getting used to it, but I like it. It's fun. You know, it's really really good.
You know, you have only been a frontman like 6 months. So it's
Yeah.
the first gig that the day you were at. You know.
So yeah, no, I am enjoying it. Just still learning. Everything's a big learning curve.
Yeah, it is.
It's good.
Cool. Let's talk a little bit more about tonight. I know it's two bands that are friends of yours. I'd like to talk a little bit more about them for anyone who may not have heard of Santa Rosa and Great Man Theory.
Yes, Santa Rosa are just a bunch of young lads from Knaresborough, indie rock band. They're really cool. They played with us at Fibbers at our first gig as well. We all liked them instantly. They've done their EP recently, and so yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer to get them to open for us. And yeah, we opened up for Great Man Theory up at their demo launch in Newcastle. So it's returning the favour, and they're coming down to play tonight.
We're also the singer James is also an old friend of mine. I was in his classes
Yeah,
good to
yeah, it's a local lad.
Cool. So we're sort of looking again towards the future. I take it you're still writing more songs, EPs and albums, or baby steps?
We're not going to disclose anything. I don't think we've quite decided yet. But yeah, just writing as much as possible. You know, and trying to take our sound where we want it, and hopefully next time we put a record out, it will be even better than this one.
We've got a couple of surprises up our sleeve. We've got something free that's coming, but I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
But there is something else.
We've got it in our heads where we want to go.
That's cool. I think if we just wrap up, if Ethan wants to give a bit of a plug for the new EP Alive and why people should check out Silvertone and check out Alive. Starting with Mike, who's been sat here brooding and
Mike.
I have been.
Now it's your chance.
Shine, Mike.
Well, our EP is available online, and obviously you can get it down at the shows now. And we've got some t-shirts to go with it as well. So, by all means, people who are interested in music, new music, check it out on the Facebook and on Twitter and all sorts. Just get involved because there's, you know, lots to interesting.
Go buy it. It's amazing. Please.
Buy it. No, it's going to be on iTunes as well. What else is it on? We've got like a big cartel website so you can buy stuff online as well, and there's like a Bandcamp thing that'll be on as well.
There's like, you know, like a bundle of CD and t-shirt stuff and that kind of thing.
But yeah, honestly, I know we piss about, but we genuinely do really appreciate anyone buying a copy or buying a t-shirt or something, you know. It does actually mean a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
Jackie being unusually quiet. Let's have some closing thoughts from you.
At the end of the day, CD is just something we're really proud of, and I think it's really good. So it's our first recording together.
That's
It's good,
cool.
so just buy it.
Silvertone, thank you very much for your time and the best of luck with the EP.
Thank you.